my guy. That's our guy.
Right.
So there's a guy, Dr. Disrespect, okay?
Yeah.
And he's a guy that I think a lot of people...
He did a little bit of grooming.
Hold on. So he's a guy, and he's a man's man, right? He's a man's man. He's a tough guy. He plays video games. He makes crude jokes. He doesn't like any of this trans business or whatever else. You know, that's our guy.
Yeah.
Okay, and then what happens is one of these guys who is not our guy comes out and says, hey, I know something about your guy. You know, what do you know about my guy? You don't know shit about my guy. He goes, no, I do know.
Yeah.
He got fired for having inappropriate messages with minors. And they go,
That's guy.
That's like you're saying that about me.
Guy, you didn't tell these guys you didn't have inappropriate sexual conversations with minors.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Come on.
Go ahead.
Let him know.
Hold on. He's gonna tell you.
Set it
He's
straight.
gonna set you straight. Dr. Disrespect, obviously, we don't take this kind of from these. Doc, get in here. You've got the stage. Just let him have it, Doc. Let him have it. You let him know that you didn't do anything.
Tell him, Doc. Tell him.
There were conversations, but nothing illegal was found.
Well, there you go. There you go. Nothing illegal was found. Take that, libtards. Suck on that, libtards.
Suck on that, libtards.
Nothing illegal was found. Cut and dry. There's nothing that could have happened. And then that little swimey libtard goes, ask him who he was talking to. Why don't you just ask him who he was talking to? He was probably talking to anybody. You don't know. He's Doc. Tell him who he was talking to.
He's talking to a 17-year-old girl, hot, and 11 months, and huge.
And he was telling her how to, get into college. He wasn't saying
Totally
anything.
was cool. Totally was cool.
And then Dr. Disrespect, who has had 7 years
firm handshakes, the quartering says. Doc.
Let's
go ahead.
Make sure everyone has all the context that Dr. Disrespect was fired by Twitch in 2017. I could not believe it had been that long. He's had 7 years to prepare for the eventual day that someone goes, hey, why'd you get fired from Twitch? He's had 7 years to think about what he was going to do when that day showed up.
Yeah.
And apparently he didn't have any plan at all because his answer was, look, did I exchange messages with an individual minor? Of course. Were they inappropriate in nature? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Sexual at times? Who can say?
I'm trying to find his firm
quite
handshake.
Possibly the worst. Like, he had all his guys. He had an entire absolute terror field of fucking Sentinel simps ready to go. Dr. Disrespect is our guy. He would never do this. And for some reason, instead of just going, yeah, you know what? Instead, he comes out and he admits basically to everything in an insane. Can you bring up his response first? Just
Dr. Disrespect?
Yeah, let's read his response real quick. Dr. Disrespect.
There.
This is Dr. Disrespect after, again, rumors come out that the reason he was fired is that he was engaging. He could have also just said nothing.
Nothing. That would have been the move.
Or he could have said, the rumors that are going around are patently untrue or exaggerated. There's like a million different ways to not say
nothing.
Yes, I.
An individual minor, big deal. Want to fight about it?
That's basically what he said. He basically made it sound, and I'm like, and that was the craziest part is I went, oh, your guy not only did this,
he's aggressive
but
about
he thinks it was like not a big deal at all.
And then the quartering is posting Wolf of Wall Street gifs.
Yes.
What are you doing?
Well, dude, okay, so basically,
are you f***ed in your head?
Dude.
Quartering?
They are. I will say this.
They just want a guy to talk macho. That's all the American man wants.
Yes.
Big deal. Want to fight about it? Okay. Yeah, kind of.
Absolutely. Okay, so he says he's got to apologize to everybody. Everybody wants to know why I was banned. Can I scroll down to see what he said? Okay, here we go. Were there Twitch whisper messages with an individual minor back in 2017? First of all, a minor-aged individual, not an individual
like
minor. An individual minor. Back in 2017, the answer is yes. I guess he wants us to know. It was just that one kid I was grooming.
Buddy, we want to know the
of.
age. Because if you're not saying the age, it's 13.
Right.
And if you're not saying the gender, it's a guy. Just like quartering and Yellow Flash, I know you guys are like sweeping each other's nuts on this one really hard, but let me give you a little clue. clue here.
If he doesn't mention the age is not 17.
The age is 13. And if he doesn't say what sex it was a guy.
Yeah, he said minor, not girl.
little boy.
It might be a little boy. Well, it has also come out that he was messaging all sorts of trans escorts and whatever else. Anyway, so these were casual. Okay, were there real intentions behind these messages? The answer is absolutely not. So what that means is...
there were intentions, they weren't real.
They weren't real. I said I was going to this kid, but in reality, I was just going to off in front of them. It's not a big
I asked
deal.
if they were going to TwitchCon. I really didn't want to know.
Yeah, no. I asked what they were wearing.
Firm handshake.
I didn't really care.
And then the quartering comes in.
Hold on.
Let me just find the firm. Okay.
These were casual, mutual conversations that sometimes lean too much in the direction of being inappropriate.
Inappropriate is already too much. There's no... You don't need too much
How do
inappropriate.
You lean in the direction of inappropriate. Why
You're
don't you
inappropriate.
Say they were inappropriate. I think they were inappropriate. I don't think they were leaning towards inappropriate.
Times they would gimbal or yaw towards yon horizon of which
Did I slightly drift towards sexual perchance? But did our boat make it over the wake line?
I wasn't
would say
not
no.
grooming them.
He had 7 years to plan this, and this is what he hire a PR firm. What is this? Well, you know, nothing more. Nothing illegal happened. No pictures were shared. I just talked about my dick. I didn't.
Why would you put the picture? I wasn't even thinking about pictures until you put pictures.
Yeah, why'd you put that in my mind?
No pictures were shared. What was shared then?
Well, that's the thing. Everything he doesn't. This is one of those dummies who doesn't realize that when you say one thing didn't happen, it confirms that a different thing did happen.
Did you cheat on me? I didn't come.
So when you say, yeah, exactly. When you say no pictures happened, I go, oh, so you were describing sexy stuff, obviously. Because, like, pictures we know would be bad, but you're like, it wasn't pictures. You know, I just said my dick is really hard for you, 13-year-old boy.
Because there's no pictures on the Twitch whisper thing. You shared them in another way. That's why. There's no evidence.
This is responding to like a predator poacher thing where he goes, I never even met the individ. Yeah,
dude, this is Chris Hansen's show. What are you doing here? Oh, I'm just here. I'm for a laugh. I wasn't going to do anything.
Yeah,
I had no real intention.
I wasn't going to do anything.
I wasn't going to do anything.
Wasn't real intention. I just showed up.
This is so stupid.
I thought we would eat pizza and just hang out at TwitchCon. That's it. The worst part is that at the end of it, he goes, but come on, it's not like I'm a predator or something.
I hate them.
I hate
predators.
them. I hate predators as much as the rest of you guys. I'm your guy. We all hate predators, right? It's like, dude, you're a predator. What are you talking about? He's completely delusional.
You are a textbook predator.
Okay, so this came out. Every normal person went, oh, I was wrong.
Yeah.
This is not our guy. I'm done with this being our guy. Every normal person did that. Terminally online, like, children and psychopaths decided to double down and try to defend this, including the quartering, who first posted that he wanted to give Doc a firm handshake.
Yeah.
Which is apparently some sort of strange bro code thing about like, yeah, man, hey, it was really brave of you to step up and say that you were grooming minors. Way to go, dude.
Yeah, really brave of you.
That was really, you know what?
He can admit when he's wrong.
That's one of the best things about Jared from Subway. He always admitted when he was wrong. You know, guys,
bro,
I was wrong what I did.
Look at his mustache.
Look at his mustache.
That's cool.
The quartering doubled down so hard. And then at the end of that Dr. Disrespect thing, he says, but these guys, he has this petulant, I'm not going anywhere rant, which is insane.
Yeah.
Look, I might have tried to
they're trying to get rid of me.
They're not going to cancel me, man. I'm not going anywhere. And the quartering responds with that gif from fucking Wolf of Wall Street, where that guy was being convicted of securities fraud and said, I'm not going anywhere. He didn't just get Leonardo DiCaprio's character didn't just a bunch of kids and go, we're not going anywhere, baby.
That character was also guilty.
Yeah, that character was bad. He was a bad guy in the movie. He was just stealing people's money. Doc is the bad guy here.
These guys have spent how long calling you? The quartering has called everyone on Earth a file at some point.
Dude, the quartering has spent like
he's got a compulsion.
He's getting raked over the coals for going firm handshakes, man.
You're still defending it.
You're not going anywhere. And him and like Keemstar are going, isn't it curious that this news drops the second the LGBTs are trying to push trans stuff on our kids? And I'm like,
no, you guys are pushing stuff on kids.
7 years ago. Like, it just can't, it was going to come out eventually, and there was no point in time that it could have came out that there wasn't some trans thing. They're trying to spin it as
the grooming is happening inside the house.
I do have to say this, okay?
Okay.
Is we give Yellow Flash a lot of shit, and deservedly so.
And he also supported.
Well, okay, so
he did support. Don't run cover for him.
I'm not running.
It doesn't make you a good person. It makes you a liability. Yellow Flash also supported this guy. He made a whole video about it, and then when people gave him shit, he lied and said, "Oh, I didn't see that it said minor in Dr. Disrespect's tweet. It said minor for all but like 10 minutes." Everybody saw it say minor.
All right.
Yellow Flash made a video supporting him having texted a minor.
I don't know what the timeline was.
He's lying about it after he got caught.
Here's what he claims happened: is Yellow Flash made after Dr. Disrespect put this out. He said he made a video, which I don't think a lot of people saw because he deleted it almost
right away.
Instantly. Yeah. He put out a video. He said, Dr. Disrespect is our guy. Again, that's our guy. We know, and he might have done wrong, but it's not a big deal. And then he deleted it immediately, and people said, "Why did you delete it?" Now there was some weird nonsense going on where Dr. Disrespect
lying.
Well, apparently Dr. Disrespect put out that tweet, and then he edited it to remove the word minor.
Yeah, and he didn't know that was tracked.
Which is like, first of all, you can see revisions of a tweet. Someone goes, wait, what word is missing? Oh, why do you remove the word minor? That's
and the very first response is, you removed minor. There's no way Yellow Flash is 100% lying.
Okay.
He knew minor was there. These guys just compulsively defend their buddies. That's it.
Then he edited the word minor back in. So Yellow Flash's defense was within
like 10 minutes.
When I read the tweet, it said he had messaged someone, but I didn't know it was minor. And then when I found out it was minor, look, I do have to give him a small bit more credit than the quartering. Will you shut up and listen to me?
It's just